Good afternoon, everyone. It's May 9th, 2025. I'm Stephen Herwire, owner of Herwire Financial Plans with Directions. And today, after the market wrap, I'm going to talk about distribution planning for pre-retirees. Okay, when you're on the path between graduation and retirement, it's five basic things which are pretty simple, not necessarily easy, but principle, but simple. You got to do. First, get out of debt. Second, get the right amount of life insurance. Third, get the right amount of disability insurance. Save early, save often for retirement. By the way, you can do those first four pretty much simultaneously. After you got the first four items done or underway, start doing your long-term care planning. Now, we're going to focus on the save early, save often for retirement because you got retirement savings accounts like 401ks, traditional IRAs, Roth IRAs, widely recognized as crucial components of retirement planning. However, the journey to a financially independent retirement continues beyond merely investing in these accounts. It's equally essential to strategize how to withdraw these funds efficiently, considering factors like taxes, required minimum distributions, and longevity. This is where distribution planning, a vital aspect of retirement preparation, comes into play. Matter of fact, that part's more complicated than the graduation to retirement path. Distribution planner refers to spending down your retirement savings to optimize your financial independence during retirement. It involves a detailed assessment of your retirement accounts, factoring in tax consequences, your expected lifespan, potential health care and other costs, your desired lifestyle post-retirement, and estate planning goals. The comprehensive approach gives you the control to shape your financial independence in retirement. Distribution planning is a complex process that aims to develop a strategy to ensure you appropriately deplete your retirement savings while maintaining a comfortable lifestyle. It's a delicate balancing act that requires thought, comprehensive planning, and careful management. Given its intricacies, working with financial and tax professionals is highly recommended. So at work, you have your 401ks, 403bs, 457s, IRAs, simple IRAs. These are mostly pre-tax retirement savings accounts that allow contributions to be made with pre-tax money, but when they get pulled out, they're subject to taxation. Once distributions begin, both contributions and accumulation are taxed as ordinary income. Understanding the tax implications is crucial for effective distribution planning. Withdrawals before 59 and a half on some retirement accounts may result in a 10% IRS penalty tax in addition to current income tax. Keep in mind, all these plans now may have a Roth component, and the tax consequences for Roth components will be different than their traditional counterparts. Roth IRA contributions to a Roth IRA are made with after-tax dollars, and the contributions and accumulations are tax-free when withdrawn after age 59 and a half. If the account's been open for at least 5 years, contributions can be withdrawn before 59 and a half without penalties, and that's contributions. Annuity contributions generally made by transferring pre-tax retirement savings account or from contributions into an annuity within a retirement savings strategy. When distributions begin, both contributions and accumulation are taxable. It's important to note that annuities may come with a surrender period impacting when distributions can begin penalty-free. One of the more critical aspects of retirement savings account is the tax treatment on contributions and distributions. You need to understand these because they'll impact you when you begin taking distributions in retirement. Developing an effective distribution strategy may involve integrating multiple account types, taxable, tax-deferred, and tax-free accounts to mitigate or even eliminate taxes upon distribution. It may also include accounts outside retirement savings, such as brokerage accounts, bonds, and other investment strategies. Understanding the tax implications of each account type is vital as it can help you decide when and how much to withdraw from each. Some examples of distribution plans: tax first, tax last, no tax last. Take distributions from the taxable and tax deferred accounts until assets deplete. Then take distributions from tax-free accounts last. This method lowers taxable income as one ages. Market-driven distribution. If a down market occurs during retirement, you can switch your distributions to accounts less affected by market performance. For example, fixed or fixed income or fixed index annuities. Occasionally, a distribution plan may be altered depending on the retirement portfolio's allocation and market risk. Now, keep in mind, every situation is different. There are times when pulling from the tax-free portion may be desirable to avoid breaching a Medicare surcharge threshold. Another vital aspect of distribution planning is the required minimum distributions. Now, the reason for RMDs is this. When you put the money into the account, traditional IRA, 401k, or whatever, your uncle, the one that comes every April 15th, the government, he didn't get his cut. At 73, he's tired of waiting. So starting at age 73, owners of these accounts must begin taking RMDs, minimum amounts that must be withdrawn annually. It's age-based and account size-based. Failing to follow these requirements can result in hefty penalty taxes. In contrast, Roth accounts do not have RMDs during the owner's lifetime, making them an attractive strategy for those who may only need to tap into their retirement savings later or wish to leave assets to their heirs. Social Security. Although Social Security retirement benefits are not an investment strategy, they are taxable retirement income. For this reason, distribution planning includes Social Security as one component of life income. Since the difference, all things being equal, between claiming at 62 and age 70 is about 76%, care should be taken about selecting your start time. For married people, it's even more complicated as the person who lives the longest will keep the larger check at the death of the first. When crafting distribution plan for your retirement savings, it's essential to address two significant unknowns: how long you'll live, what your healthcare costs will be. Although it's difficult to predict accurately, creating a distribution plan with a reasonable estimate of these figures can provide a more realistic assessment of how long your retirement savings funds may last. Healthcare can be a substantial expense in retirement as costs often rise as you age. Therefore, planning for healthcare and estimating unexpected health costs can deter you from depleting your retirement savings too quickly. Your post-retirement lifestyle goals also play a crucial role in shaping your distribution planning. If your vision of retirement includes extensive travel or engaging in potentially expensive hobbies, you may need to take larger withdrawals that could impact the longevity of your retirement savings. It's said there are three phases of retirement. There's the go-go phase. You do pretty much everything you did before retirement. The slow go, you do many, but not as often of what you did in the go-go years. And the no-go, where your activities are limited. There's no clear delineation of these phases. Given the complexity and importance of distribution planning for retirement savings, it can be beneficial to work with a financial professional. Distribution planning aims to help ensure you have enough to sustain your desired lifestyle throughout your golden years, even as you navigate the uncertainties of taxes, healthcare costs, and longevity. A comprehensive distribution plan, ideally formed with a financial professional's help, can be your roadmap to an independent retirement. I do recommend those who have the retirement income certified professional, which I am on, because we took coursework to specifically address this. Once you graduate, be it from welding school, engineering school, or law school, you're going to need a different plan for each of these strategies that's tailored to your individual situation. During your working years, am I saving enough, and is it in the right place? Glide path to retirement, which I define as the last 10 years prior to retirement. Will the USS retirement be shipshape on the appointed day? Retirement, how do I avoid running out of money before I run out of life? And legacy, those are what I worked hard for, get to where I wanted it to after I'm done with retirement. I do in-person, phone, and Zoom appointments. I'm licensed and registered across several states and can easily add states if there's a need. You want to schedule an appointment, use that schedule an appointment button in the upper right-hand corner of my website. You want to see more videos like this, go to my YouTube channel. It's that red button right there. For those who prefer the good old-fashioned telephone, 518-631-2569. Do not text that number. You and I will both be sad because I won't get it. There's a special texting number. Opinions voiced in this material are for general information only, not intended to provide advice or recommendations for any individual. All performance referenced is historical, no guarantee of future results. All indices are unmanaged and may not be invested in directly. All data is believed to be from reliable sources. However, no representation is made as to its completeness or accuracy. None of this is to be construed as tax, legal, ERISA, or investment advice. Consult your advisor prior to taking actions. Unmanaged index returns do not reflect fees, expenses, or sales charges. Index performance is not indicative of the performance of any investment. Investing in stock includes numerous specific risks, including fluctuation of dividend, loss of principal, or potential illiquidity of the investment in a falling market. Investing in mutual funds involves risk, including possible loss of principal. Fund value will fluctuate with market conditions, and it may not achieve the investment objective. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is comprised of 30 stocks that are major factors in their industries and widely held by individuals and institutional investors. The S&P 500 index is a cap-weighted index of 500 stocks designed to measure the performance of the broad domestic market economy through changes in the aggregate market value of 500 stocks. NASDAQ Composite Index is comprised of all the NASDAQ stocks. Fast price swings in commodities will result in significant volatility in the investor's holdings. Contributions to a traditional IRA may be tax deductible in the contribution year. There's no guarantee a diversified portfolio will enhance the overall returns or outperform a non-diversified portfolio. Okay, everybody, have a terrific weekend, and I'll see you next time. Have a blessed